Hey, what's up, everybody? Stevie Breach coming to you. Very busy day today. Went out, picked up the good old iPad and the Apple TV. Honestly, I've already streamed 2 awesome shows on my television off of the internet. I watched Steen Hell Rising, and I watched the Chris Hero shoot. The Steen one was way better than the Hero one was. If it wasn't for never really hearing the ins and outs of the way NXT works, I probably wouldn't have stuck with the Chris Hero one, but I learned a lot about the behind the deals stuff with that. But the Kevin Steen one, very good. Lots of good matches in there. Honestly, even though I streamed that show today, I'm going to be picking up that DV come WrestleMania off the High Spots table. Thank you very much. But this is going to be the Royal Rumble 2014 predictions. Going to be running through each of the matches. Honestly, I think almost most of these matches, I only see 5. 3 of the 5 I've already gone out and made basic videos on. But we'll just go more in depth on these and just go through all of them one by one. The Royal Rumble kickoff party is going to be a tag team match for the WWE Tag Team Championships. And Cody Rhodes and Goldust, their champs, is going to be going up against, oh, you didn't know? The New Age Outlaws, Road Dogg and Billy Gunn. They've come back to TV, and I guess they've been doing this for a little over a year. It was last year where they came back, and they were going to have the match against Damian Sandow and Cody Rhodes, and that's when Brock Lesnar came out and killed them in order to, put over the Brock Lesnar versus Triple H feud for WrestleMania. It really looked like they were going to put the tag belts on the Outlaws then, but basically, I think mostly everybody is seeing that they're going to do Cody Rhodes versus Goldust match. So somewhere along the way, basically Goldust is going to have to turn on Cody. Because I think the whole purpose of this whole feud was mainly to make Cody Rhodes, a good guy that was pushed up the card more. I thought it would have happened more by now. It seems like they sort of got stuck with these tag team titles, and they've had them ever since Backlash. No, not Backlash. The Battleground. They've had him ever since Battleground, and then, I really thought when, Triple H was out there firing Cody, and he's having a match with Randy Orton, that it was going to be a way to make him at least a World Heavyweight Champion sooner than later, and we haven't even seen that, and he hasn't even been in the ring at all with Cody Rhodes, as far as I know, or Cody Rhodes hasn't been in the ring at all with Randy Orton and all, so it's not like he's really getting a rub and moving it up there, but if the Outlaws do win the titles, they're a part of the big authority. But really, who beats these guys? Who out there is a face tag team? Is this the way they can maybe get the belts onto the Usos, a team who's really deserved them for a real long time? In my honest opinion, I think that the real Americans deserve them. The Usos really do deserve them. The Usos was the first team that was really taking it to the Shield and pushing them to the edge. They weren't able to ever get the job done. But, that is why they changed their direction. So, maybe if they put the belts on the Outlaws, maybe then you can have the Usos beat them. But you would think that whoever is going to beat them is going to be, sort of like under the skin of the authority. And like, damn, they got to win on us. We have to get one back. But if the Usos really beat the Outlaws, I don't really see, them giving a damn. Maybe Triple H will just be happy that his tag team division is finally taken off and they got some steam underneath it, and they don't have to bring back guys like the Outlaws. I love seeing them out there, but Billy Gunn is over 50, and you never know what's going to happen, man. He just really, honestly, just keeps on really surprising me. Then we're going to go to the next match, which is Daniel Bryan against Bray Wyatt. Honestly, Daniel Bryan is one of my favorite guys since WWE to watch today. But this match, really? We've already seen Daniel Bryan go out there and wrestle the Wyatts 3-on-1. We've seen him, face the Wyatts in a gauntlet match. I don't really need to see anymore. I don't care about this match. I don't know if it's supposed to distract us. Some people say Daniel Bryan won't be in the Rumble. How can he not be in the Rumble? The Rumble is, the match that has everybody in it, except for the guy, that has the belt. Who is not gonna... I know this is a storyline. I know that it's, not reality. But in reality, if there's a shot to go to WrestleMania and get the belt, that's his whole storyline this year. Is, trying to become champion, trying to prove that he's bigger than the Machine. That's the storyline that's going on right now. And they're handing out balls in order to enter into the Royal Rumble, and he's not going to be diving in that bucket to make sure he picks one of those up. I don't know, man. Really, really surprised me if he's not in there. But I don't give a damn about this match. But I'll pick Daniel Bryan to win it because they basically needed to get him out of the storyline. I was really hoping that he was going to be one of the Wyatts in this match, turn on them in the Rumble, and then basically you'll be able to use an Elimination Chamber where they do some sort of a gauntlet match or 1-on-3 or some shit in order to get him out of there. I'm just glad that nobody's talking about this Cena versus Bray Wyatt match with no Daniel Bryan wrestling at WrestleMania and trying to free Daniel Bryan from the clan. From there, we'll go to Big Show versus Brock Lesnar. This is a match that, honestly, these two guys are going to beat the holy hell out of each other. Big Show was the first guy to ever beat Brock. They haven't really brought that up. They pretty much try to act like Brock has never lost before. Even though we saw Cena beat Brock, they pretty much treat it like Brock beat the shit out of him. Just he happened to get the 1-2-3. No way in the world anybody's going to be picking Big Show to win this match. No need to just keep going on and on. Brock Lesnar for the win. Then we'll go to the co-main event, singles match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Winner will only be decided by pinfall or submission. I believe isn't this the match where Stephanie said there would be no run-ins? Or was that last? Yeah, I think this is the one where they said, like, no run-ins, which they really haven't really stated on. Maybe she wasn't supposed to say that or something like that, because I just really thought of that as I was talking, and I didn't really go, I didn't really remember anything else after that, but that was a big talking point about, how can they say no run-ins in a no disqualification match? Are they going to fire the run-in guy on the spot, or are they, gotta, I don't know, it doesn't really make any sense. This match can either go any way, and it's really going to shake WrestleMania the way it does. If Cena wins, that means we're probably going to get Cena versus Brock next month. If Orton wins, we're probably going to get another match with Cena. Or, I don't know, because, next is the Elimination Chamber. There's no 2 titles anymore, so it's not like they can't hide it out of there. So maybe you're just going to get a Elimination Chamber match. Maybe that's why they're blowing off Daniel Bryan and the Wyatts. You have Orton, Cena, Brock, Daniel Bryan, Batista, and Del Rio. I think those are your 6 top guys in the company. I think they wanted to do Batista versus Del Rio as a singles, but I can't even think of 2 more guys off the top of my head that you would put in there. Big E's got a belt, but he's not going to be able to be big enough to be in there. Miz hasn't done anything but commentating, and, God knows, however. Kofi Kingston did get a win over Orton, so maybe he can take one of those spots. Cody Rhodes and Goldust better be in some sort of a tag match. Rey Mysterio is the guy that could go in there. Oh, CM Punk. I forgot about Punk. Punk could easily take one of those spots. So maybe Punk and Mysterio. Kofi Kingston. I don't know. You guys figure out who your 6 guys are there from there. But, maybe it doesn't really shape up WrestleMania. But in my mind, this is huge. This is really, really big. You would think that, I don't know. My gut says that Orton's going to win it. But if I had a little bit of money, I would pick Orton. Hey, look at this. I just got a text saying that they're outside. I don't see him outside. They're not outside. And then in the Royal Rumble, basically, the guys that I named are the only guys that are going to have a chance to win it. People might be saying Batista. My gut still says Daniel Bryan. Has to be Daniel Bryan. That's the only way I really see it going down. Batista could, but I think it's way too obvious. That's who it's going to be. Nobody even on the list, just brings it up. Del Rio, maybe if Batista gets eliminated, maybe Del Rio's the guy who does it. Maybe that's what makes Batista snap and they have a match. But Big E, no. The Miz, no. R-Truth, no. Xavier Woods, no. Kofi Kingston, hell no. Cody Rhodes and Goldust, no. Rey Mysterio, no. Fandango, no. CM Punk, no. Dean Ambrose, no. Rollins, no. Reigns, no. Luke Harper, no. Rowan, no. Sandown, no. And the Usos, hell no. Maybe Punk's got a shot. But from number 1, I can guarantee you that he's going to be in the Final 4. But no way in the world I see him winning it all. Just not going to happen.